Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. We got a video today at the Financial Coffee Channel. More and more companies are firing women. This is why. Please extra up down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Hi guys. I just got let go from my job. I wasn't expecting that this morning. So I'll be fine. I worked for Midday Squares in marketing. They had to let go of the marketing division, which is fine. It just came as a bit of a shock. I'm a strong believer that everything happens for a reason. Able to maybe make more TikToks and create more content for you guys. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. I'm really gonna miss it. It was amazing. And I've learned so much in the past,
most of the careers that these women are going for, these marketing jobs, all of these, influencer TikTok thingies that these companies hire, those are going to be the first to go when shit goes south, and we're seeing that now.
8 months. I'm still in the parking lot. I haven't moved because I actually don't know how I'm gonna drive home. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys and just be really real. This is life, and you gotta get up and keep grinding. If anyone's hiring in marketing, anyone knows anyone that's hiring a marketing specialist, I'm free. Onwards and upwards from here. Okay, bye.
My raggedy ass just got fired from Walmart.
Okay, you got fired from Walmart. I don't even know what else to say about that.
I got 22 points. I've exceeded some type of policy. Let me clock out. It should not be this damn funny. The fact that I'm legitly having a blast right now. Oh, thank you. But y'all, I literally just got fired.
Can she not smack her lips every time she talks? Jeez, people.
And I look good. I knew that was the reason why I did my makeup today. I did my makeup to come get fired at Walmart today, boo. So you don't do that, baby.
I got fired from a job that I burned myself out for, and my biggest fear was getting fired. I was doing everything to avoid the exact thing that happened.
Doesn't mean you did a great job. Just because you're trying not to get fired doesn't mean you were doing the bare minimum to not get fired. This just how these women frame things about being fired and all this. No. Just because you tried and you were avoiding trying to get fired did not mean that you met the bare minimum. If you're still trying but you're not getting the job done, I'm still gonna fire the shit out of you.
Because I forgot that it was a transactional relationship. They didn't owe me anything beyond my pay.
Exactly.
And I agreed to that. Yet
Yep.
somehow I lost sight of that along the way. They didn't say, hey, we guarantee you a job if you become an unrecognizable version of yourself and skip sleep and exercise and think about work 24/7. They didn't promise me a forever if I put work above relationships. I wasn't required to miss out on the moments that matter most in my life to secure a spot at the company. They didn't
Congratulations. Feminism.
have to keep me. They never did. I was so mad, how could they have done this to me after I've done so much for them? But the joke was on me.
Yep.
I thought that if I gave 110% every single day of my life that they should too, but that just was never a part of the agreement. Are you losing yourself?
And you guys were so jealous of men working, thinking that men were there to oppress you, that we were just living it up, drinking Mai Tais at work, or what the fuck you guys thought. I have no clue.
To a job that'll never give you half the amount that you're giving them, because that sounds like a pretty big deal.
So I got fired, no cause, just vibes. And when I was like, why is this happening? They were like, well, it just seems like you're not really invested long term. It seems like you really don't like your job. And I was like,
right.
Yeah, of course I don't like my job. Since when are we supposed to like our jobs? I thought you just bootstraps it and just muscle through the day like my Republican dad told me. What?
Okay, now you're just blaming Republican dad. He told you to get a good job. Didn't say to get whatever job you did just to get money.
God, corporate America is just getting out of control.
It's all a scam because as soon as you don't serve your employer anymore, as soon as you don't meet the bottom line, they will let you go in a heartbeat. You are
What do you think it
replaceable.
was, a family?
You're 100% replaceable.
Do you think there was kids loving you and like, you know, this company was just gonna dote on you like your kids would and your husband would? Let you do whatever you want? No.
Yet they want you to act like your job is the end all be all of your whole entire life. You spend more hours in an office than you do at home with your family. The whole system is a scam. Trading your time for money is a scam.
Maybe she didn't get the memo, but there is no loyalty when you work for someone. Of course, they will want you to be loyal to them.
Of
But
course.
as soon as they don't need you anymore, they will drop you faster than a hot potato. They won't even give you a heads up. Have you noticed that? Employers always want you to give you a 2 weeks notice, but as soon as you do, they fire you right away.
Yep.
So never trust your employer. They might say, oh, we are a family. We are family. But don't believe that garbage.
You know, the LinkedIn thing is so bullshit. That was one of the most bullshit things that's ever created. It's just literally made for people to be on there social media wise to praise shitty companies, or else they're not going to be able to be hired by another company. That's how LinkedIn works. So you can't even talk shit about your company. You can't even say the normal things you would say about your company not being so great. Why? Because other companies will see that, see you complaining about that, and they won't hire you. Now the whole process of LinkedIn itself is made just for employers to look good. And employees and people on there are posting massive, like, wonderful threads of, oh, my job is wonderful. I did this at my job and all this bullshit. Why? Just to impress these employers that don't give a fuck about you in the first place.
And ladies, what's up with recording yourself crying and posting it on social media?
Agreed.
Can somebody please tell me what the I have this for? Or thousands of hours of training? I mean, thousands. Or why I've worked the last 20 years to just not be able to get a job? I have a psychology degree, thousands of hours of training in various types of social work and counseling. I can't even talk right now. I am one who usually trains people to do things, whether it's HIPAA, paperwork. I have tried to get a job at every entry-level position you can think of in the last 2 years. In the last couple of weeks, I had to have 15 interviews, which is the most callbacks and interviews I've gotten, so I finally had hope. And for the third time in 3 months, I was told I am a good fit. They would like to move forward with me. They just have to check my references. I sit and I wait. They don't call my references, and then out of nowhere tell me that an internal person applied and the position is no longer available. What is going on in the world? But I've never had trouble getting a job. Ever since I was 15, I have been employed. I have almost always been I can't even talk, been offered every job that I've ever interviewed for, to the point where I'm usually having to decide which ones I would like. And now I can hardly get an interview. When I do get an interview, I'm lucky if I get a call back.
Imagine, guys, taking 18 years to finally pay off your student loan. You became debt-free, and then you lost your job. The job that you went to school for, paid all this money for, and now you can't even work it. I understand. I understand the frustration. It sucks. But it is what it is.
And then the times that I've been offered the position, they don't check my references, and then they just go with somebody else. I have 2 children. I am disabled. Technically, if I wanted to, I could live off of disability, but I can't afford to, so I don't even take any assistance. I just want a job, and I can't find one. I don't care about the pay. The only thing I care about is the hours, because my children are special needs, and I share one vehicle with my family of 4, and my partner who also works 12-hour shifts. So
not a single
that is the one setback, is the times of day that I'm available, which I understand is making it hard for some of the positions that I applied to, because that's not what they're looking for. But overall, I don't get it. I don't get it. And then
I think you have to bend your hours more towards the employer if you want a job. If you can't just go to employers and say, I need this time zones, and think they're going to be okay with it. Most employers need you at a certain time because it's their company, not your freedom.
Then when I try to apply for something that is completely below my degree or anything that I've done in years, they look at me like I have 10 heads and basically tell me they don't think I know how to operate a register or something of that nature because I've been working behind a computer and with people for years. Are you kidding me? All of my first jobs were at registers, and even little small jobs that I've taken in between here and there. And quite frankly, if you ask me, registers are much easier to operate nowadays than they were when I first started working at 16. What is the world going to do when jobs become less and less because of AI, when we can't even find them now?
Remember, AI is going to mostly replace the jobs that women do. A lot of the remedial tasks, a lot of the bookkeeping type tasks. You know, most of the jobs that manual labor men do, it's going to take a while for those AIs or robots to fully replace those.
Okay, I don't know much about psychology degrees, but I would assume that if you want to be relevant with the psychology degree, you need to have a PhD. No offense to her. I believe
so
that she
too.
worked very hard to get her bachelor's degree. But what the hell can you really do with the bachelor's degree in psychology? Oh yes, you might love psychology, but at the very least, don't you want to look at your job prospect before you even sign up for that degree? Well, I guess common sense is not that common anymore, right? And how
This gentleman is on fire.
come she normally trained people, but now, not only she doesn't have a job, but she can't even find an entry-level position.
I got fired yesterday. I was nannying a 3-month-old 3 days a week, 9 hours a day. I'm about a month and a half into nannying, and I started feeling really like down and blue and just like I can do more and help out more, but all I was doing was like feeding, changing diapers, nap. There was no walks, adventures, nothing, which I understand it being a 3-month-old baby, like every parent is different. So I had a conversation with my friend who's a mom and a nanny, and we were both just expressing our challenges as a nanny and what's hard about it and validating each other in our struggles. I know for a fact
We didn't hire you to do all this shit. We just hired you to take care of the kid. Stop trying to insert yourself into our kids' lives. What the fuck is going on? This is what teachers believe? This is why all the teachers now are inserting themselves into our kids with all this other propaganda that they're pushing? Because shit like this.
Didn't say anything offensive about the family, about the kid. And once I had worked through like how I was feeling in my head, I was going to have a conversation with the family and ask like, how else can I help? Can I meal prep for you? Can I take the kid on adventures? Like, can I do more? But they heard before that happened. So the mom called me and told me that she doesn't trust me anymore and that they don't want me to work for them anymore. So I guess my path is being cleared for something better.
There is a lot more to this story than what she's telling us. She said she's known for a fact that she didn't say anything offensive about the baby or about the family, which means she probably said a lot of things that were offensive about the baby and or the family.
True.
But now she wants to play the victim. Now keep in mind that she had been working for only 1.5 months. And then, according to her, she started feeling down and blue. And just like she will quote, do more and help out more, unquote. What does that even mean anyway, right? So basically, she was feeding the baby, changing diapers, and napping. And then she complained about the lack of adventure. Like, what kind of adventure was she supposed to get with a 3-month-old baby? But you know what, guys? I think she's mentally unstable and a drama queen.
And it shows that modern women are not made to be mothers. This really shows that. Because they don't even have the inkling to want to take care of these kids normally. To do the normal taking care of tasks. No, they want to take care of the kids and have an adventure at the same time, because taking care of kids is supposed to be fun or supposed to be like some kind of adventure to these women because they're getting paid for it, or what the fuck? I don't fucking know, because this is stupid as fuck.
That's why she was fired. I mean, if you're a mom, would you trust someone like that with your 3-month-old baby?
Hell no.
I know I wouldn't.
So I started a new job on Wednesday. It's Friday. And I really liked it, and it was going really well. It's in the suburbs, and it's like 20 minutes away from my house, so I've been leaving really early and trying to time it. Obviously, I'm normally really punctual.
20 minutes is not that bad. I live in LA. I used to have to drive like an hour and a half in traffic to go to work. 20 minutes is... I wish.
I don't show up late, you know, especially like at a new job. I'm a good employee. And I forgot my phone at home today. So
what the fuck are you recording
I had to go back
on?
and grab it. I was freaking out because I was looking at the clock and I was like, I'm supposed to be there at 8:30, and I got
So you went back and got the phone.
there at 8:32 and was at my desk at 8:32. It's an open floor, and the boss looked at me and said, "You can't be late in your first week, you're fired." And I thought he was joking because it's a super chill, lax environment. Like, he would around with people, and I was like, "You're joking." Like, I literally, my first instinct was that it was a joke. I'm not kidding. And he wasn't joking. So I got there, again, just to reiterate, at 8:32.
Don't give a fuck if it was 2 minutes late, girl. You're late. I paid you to be here on time. If you can't even do that simple of tasks to be here on time, how can I expect you to do all of that other tasks that you're here correctly and in a timely manner?
And they fired me. I'm angry
Well-deserved.
and I'm shocked and I'm hurt, especially just because that's not who I am, and I'm really trying to not put it on me. You know, like, I should have been there at 8:30, but no warning, nothing. No one gave me a heads up, like, hey, you know, your first week, like, they're...
Like, you don't know this? When you first get hired, you're on thin ice. You're on probation. Anything you do out of the norm to the owners or to your boss, you'll probably get canned right away. They don't have to go through all the normal checklists.
really strict. If they would have said that, oh my god, you know, and I was already bugging out that I was 2 minutes late.
I didn't know I could
If
be
anyone
late.
has any words of encouragement, I'm really struggling right now.
Now, this girl said that she really liked her job. Now, let's be honest, guy. Does she really look like she really liked her job? I don't think so. She has low energy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, but she has a bad vibe. And to be late on your first week at your new job, you cannot let that happen. If it's your first week at your new job, you should be at work way earlier than everyone else. And
When I start a new job, I'm 15 minutes early every single day. Well, I'm 15 minutes early everywhere, but, you know, like, this just, I make it a point to be even earlier when I'm new to a job.
late for what, guys? Because she forgot her phone at home? I don't buy that. Because women can never forget their phone anywhere. They literally sleep with their phone right next to them. So I don't buy it. It's impossible that she forgot her phone at home. She was probably fired because she looked lazy, and she also looked like she hated her job. But now she come here crying and looking for sympathy. Get out of here.
Shout out to Financial Coffee Channel. I just discovered his channel. I'm enjoying the content. I enjoy his commentary. I think his commentary and my commentary work really well together. So please, like, share them below. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.